Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Art of Conquest episode. If you don't know who I am, you should have read when you clicked. I'm Legend Ronnie, and here I am back talking about Art of Conquest and doing some more content for you. Obviously, we have the new update. We will talk about that, but the main focus about today is about new accounts, because I have loads and loads of questions and people are asking me to start on a new server to show them how I progress from the beginning. Well, I have an account that I started playing like 3-4 weeks ago. I'm gonna go there as well, and I'm going to talk about it, explain the steps, show you how far I've been progressing without playing that much. So imagine if you would invest a lot of time making it like your main account, how far you can go. But until then, this is my main account, and I'm gonna do some things here, show you a couple of modifications that have been in the game, egg transmutation and all that. Before I start, thank you everyone for the donations. Tyrion, thumbs up. You have a very big heart. I'm trying to help everyone as much as I can. You know, help me to help you. This is how it works. Right, so let me get back into the game. So Valor 8 tier and Valor 13. Now at the abilities you have new specifications. So for example, this is my second specification for Avalon, and this is for the Dragon Raid progress and maybe the future trials, which we already into the new update. But this is my usual specifications that I have on him, and I have to tell you that these can save you a ton of Linari, because you have different specifications. When you do the event bosses, you have different specifications for a lot of things, like for example Grims or Virion as Dwarf. I do not need Summon Swordsman or Swordsman Mastery. This is my Virion as Dwarf. Then I have the second specifications with Summon Swordsman, and you also have the third one because I'm a Valor 14. So that is pretty crazy. Same as Gazul, for example. This is the first specification, and then I have the second specification for whenever I have summoned troops. So yeah, it can save you quite a lot. Cleo first and second. I'm not gonna go through all the heroes because I have different specifications. I usually keep this one for more magic, so she can do a lot more damage. We have egg transmutation. I'm gonna do about 10 of them. So when you click here, well, this is a bit of a downfall, to be honest, because me personally, I do not like to batch the items. I like to just do auto select like it used to do and just craft, because being Valor 14, I have like a chance to get 10 times alchemy stones, 5 times or 10 times alchemy stones, and if you do the batch, the chance is almost non-existent to get 5 or 10 times. So I like to do it manually, and to select them every single time, this is a bit of a downfall. So let's go random eggs transmute. So you get alchemy stones, and you have a chance to get like a better egg. Look at that. So I got a purple egg. You saw the 2 times. That's what I'm talking about. I hope they will fix it. So for example, once you select eggs or equipment to allow you to autofill, So now, for example, if I should click here, it should allow me to autofill with the eggs. But it doesn't. So what can you do? So there you go, another purple one. So obviously, if you do purples, you have a chance to get legendary. But I was told that might be, they even sent the email, there might be a problem transmitting legendary. So you might want to hold on that, transmitting your legendaries, trying to get divine ones. The chance would be pretty rare, and legendary ones do have still have a very important role. So now I'm gonna do the epic ones. Let's see if I can get a legendary ones. I'll try to do them by color. See if they match. So basically, if I should do green with green, let's see if I can get a legendary green. Well, it's pretty random, so I don't think the color does matter to match. But we're going to keep trying it. Green egg. Come on, man, give me a legendary. He's playing with me. Art of Conquest gods, now is the time. Give it to me. My god. So you can see how very small chance you have to get a freaking legendary dragon, not to mention if you want to get a divine. So I wouldn't really suggest it. Look at that. So the chance is insanely small. So yeah, I'm almost doing like all my look. Oh my, this is ridiculous. I'll probably won't get a single legendary one. Yeah, so I will not get a single legendary one. Look at that. I have like 2 more transmutation and that's it. So that's yeah, that's pretty bad. I've done all those epic ones and I got no legendary. At least you know what to expect if you want to transmute them. And I probably lost a ton of crystals. Daily opening limits, I do not know what these do. My only guess is there is a limit of how many chests you can open a day. I don't know what else to say. So that's pretty much done. There's nothing much to say about this server, except that the map looks pretty colorful and crazy. Right, so let's get to the main event. By level 23 Smurf. So this is my level 23 Smurf. I started playing on this account on like 3 weeks ago, close to 4 weeks ago. I played it every day, but I did not play it that much. Alright, wait. I can tell you exactly, because now that I remember with the patron. So I played this for 1 month and 3 days. So 33 days. I have this account for 33 days. I have spent $11. so far. $11. That's how much I have spent in this account. My tier so far, it's tier 7. I'm close to tier 8. These are my resources that I've managed to acquire. My garrison, I'm Dwarf, is human garrison, but I sit in capital because there are many players level 40, so I did not start from the beginning on this server. I start quite late. Many of them, they were level 40 when I started, so there is no point for me to sit in a city or to bother with the garrison right now, because I would just get knocked down anyway. Once I move into a city, they just send me back to the capital. So I have to get way higher in level before I can move out. But I have resources, I make resources, so that's not really a problem. This is the dragon that I keep on this account. I'm trying to get this particular ability with 15%. And I have these two abilities, 5 and 10% research. So I have 15% research, and I can get another 50% construction speed. You see the other abilities, so this dragon pretty much sucks, but it helps me level, and that's what I need right now on this account. I don't need to focus on damage or anything else. I need to focus on leveling the account. So that is a very important thing at the beginning. You have the academy school, you're going to do the academy school. That is not a problem. You can see that the B stages I'm not bothering that much because my dragon, it's my heroes are very low in level. But you can see yourself that I have a ton of resources, and that is because I'm in a big house. So this is the first thing that you want to look for. You want to be in a big house. First is the gifts. When the sets reset, you have no idea how much gifts you can get from a house that is like 500-600 players. Obviously a lot of them they are spending a little more. So there is a lot of gifts that you can get. There is a serious amount of resources that you can make. The second thing, if it's a big house, there is a lot of cities you can connect, or you can use the city bonuses when they are available. So you can just move in, for example, to a construction spot, then move out. After you move in, obviously you queue up all your constructions, then you can move out. The time will remain. You can do same with the research if you like, but up to, like, let's say castle level 30, the research goes pretty fast, so it's not really needed. So you have first benefit, join a big house. The benefits are insane. The second, you might want to make some friends, because I am loaning troops from very powerful players, and this is my void. I have this void since I was like level 18. I haven't done this with my own troops. This is with just borrowed troops. So I'll go until the last one. Until stage 82, I have everything perfect. 83, 84 is done normally. I cannot perfect those until my troops are high, and 85 is perfect. So basically, with a almost freshly started account, I'm farming the void up to stage 82. I already got the Messianic Scepter. Look, hinterlands, it's all perfect. 75, which used to be a pain for everyone. Stage 80, they are all perfect with borrowed troops, because the temple and the dragon now, they have a serious impact in the game. So you can progress as a free-to-play player. You can get to maximum without any problems. As part of heroes, the only heroes that I got from the chest is Gefga. The next one I'm focusing on to get from the chest is Rose. Then I really want Elena, because on the dragon raid, the magic damage that the dragons do is tremendous, even to the loner troops. So I'm going to get Elena next. Then I will focus on Cleo and Rose. I will get Nora and Vraxius from the Void, and that's pretty much about it. I plan to buy Jack because it's only $9.99, so that would get me to $21 investment on this account. Then the rest of the heroes, I can get them from the chest slowly and slowly. Balrog, we will see how the event it goes when it starts on 18th of August. So you can play as a free-to-play player. You just need to play very smart. I did one fight in the Imperium. It doesn't matter what level you are. I got this chest. I haven't opened it yet because if I remember correctly, it gives a lot of rare resources, and I'll do that on a rare resources event. On the research event, while you are low level, you have the highest chance of getting one of the top, one of the top ranks. So I got second on Kingdom and third on Nor in the last research event, and as I mentioned, I spent $11 so far. It is possible, but it's all about resource management. You can see how many potions I have. I'm saving them for when I get high level. When I get high level, all those potions, if you play smart, you can turn them into resources that will benefit your account. Either spend them in one of the events or farm honor, or whichever you like. So you can see by the cards the hero that I plan to take next. I don't just open random chest on every single hero trying to get them. Whenever I have Linari, I save the Linari, and I save the coins for the chest, and I just open the chests when it's the heroes that I need. For example, I have Linari to open 2 of Elena right now, but I'm focusing on Rose. The reason I'm focusing on Rose, and this is another advice I want to give to any lower level player, is very easy to level your account as Darth. But hear me out, because this is the second important part. I used to say at the beginning that playing human is very easy. Well, for me it was easy because I bought Elena in the early levels, and I was boosting my horses with Elena, and whenever I was using horses, I was using Elena as well. So that was very easy for me. But on this account, I did not did the same thing, so it was pretty much hard for me to progress. I switched to Darth, and as a Darth player, the badge are very strong. So doing dungeons, doing the dailies, I do not raid because, as I mentioned, everyone is very high level. I do not raid players or guards. I also do not PvP. My main focus is just to level the account. So I find it very easy to level your account as Dwarf. The second very important thing is the research. If you plan on the higher levels, let's say to be Lich, or if you plan in the high levels to be human, or if you maybe just like Dwarfs and you want to stay Dwarf, that is your own choice. You need to focus on the research or on the race that you want to be when you're high level. My plan for the future is I might go Lich on this account. That would be my plan. I'm not 100% sure, but that's my plan. So now the research. You can see that my main focus is on tanks. Tanks is equivalent to Lich as the spiders. So obviously I want my spiders to be highly researched when I get high in level. Up to 7 research, up to level 7 research, you can basically do every single unit that you have. When you get to the 8 research, you can skip it. So as you progress with your caster level, you unlock new academy level. So when the new academy level will be unlocked, I will unlock this particular research. But this particular research, you might want to skip it, because this only reduce the resources that they need, and you might want to focus on this one for garrison on when they fight on the particular specific land. This research, it says over here, tanks destroy receive a 20% bonus to their attack power and health on tundra battlefields. Tundra battlefields is the snow. Leech have on sand, humans have on grassland, and the raccoons, they give bonus when they loan out the troops or when they defend other players. They get a 30% bonus. So they don't have a land specific bonus. So that's why you can skip the resource reduction one and finish off all the 7th one. Once you unlock the level 9, then you obviously want to go with your damaging troops. In my case, which is the blasters, you might want to max 9 out. Then you get the 10 unlock. You can see that this is about healing them. You might not want to focus on blasters about healing or on riflemen. Riflemen should be the second one that you do the damaging ability on, because as human, the snipers are the archers. So if you want to go human later on, you might want to have this ability on them. So blasters, riflemen, then tanks. You might want to do the 9 ability. The 9 research, I'm sorry, not the 9 ability, the 9 research. Then, as I mentioned, you have the heal one. When you get the academy level, you can skip that one, and at that point, if you plan to stay Dwarf, or even for other races like Leech, you want to go with the 10th one, because the 10th one will increase the damage, and for tanks it also reduce the damage they take. For match, it gives them attack speed and critical. So that this is why when I say everything about resource management and time management, you have to manage your time and your resources. So when you reach academy level 8, you might want to skip any of those abilities. If you have everything research up to 7 and you can do 8 research, then obviously you should focus on match, and to reduce their cost, it's much more important. Once you get to the 9 research, then you want to focus on blasters and riflemen, then tanks and siege. If it takes you that long to unlock the level 10 academy, once you unlock the level 10 academy, you can do the match suite and the tanks. Once you unlock the 11 academy, hear me out, because this one is going to be tricky. If you plan to stay Dwarf, I will do this one 20 levels. You can see it goes up to 30. This one you can do 30 upgrades on it. I would do only 20 on it. 20 out of 30, and then I would max out the match. The blasters, as a bonus, they get extra ammo, and if you do that to 30, it will be the difference, another 10% attack speed. But the match, if you do this to 30, it decreases the damage by 30%, and it gives them 20% evade chance. This is what makes the match very, very powerful and very, very strong in the front line. It is very important that your front line survives, because it doesn't matter how much ammo the blasters dies. If your match die in 6 seconds or in 10 seconds, then it's pretty much over. You've seen from my videos when I show some very silly replays that people lost in 10 seconds of the battle. You want your match to be very, very strong. So that's why you can focus on 11th, and then you can first on match suit, and then you can finish off your blasters. You can do the same. You can do the same on the rifleman. You don't really need to do the 11. You can do like 20 upgrades on it, but if you plan to go to humans or some other race which is equivalent, then you might want to max out rifleman. Then it comes the tanks. I would not focus that much on doing the 11th research on the tanks, but when you get to the level 12 academy on the when you get to the level 12 academy, if you plan to stay dwarf, the first research that you want to max to 12 will be the tanks. You might want to do the match suite, like 20 of them, 20 out of 30. Blasters, do about 15 out of 30, but then max out the tanks, because you will find tanks very, very powerful and very, very useful once you max out the 12 research on them. So by the time you get to caster level 40, I can assure you that you have plenty of time to research, and you have plenty of time to set up your troops to be very, very powerful once you get to level 40. But as I mentioned, it's time management. You don't just throw in research and do research this and that left and right. You spend a lot of time doing it, and obviously the research is very important. Once you get to level 40, obviously you want to change your dragon. You want to focus on a dragon that has as many purple abilities as possible, preferably three purple abilities. And obviously you want to get rid of your leveling dragon, sort of speaking. Let's see if I can get a legendary dragon, because I'm pissed off a little bit. I haven't got any legendary dragon on my other one. I don't think you can. Oh, look, I got one. So yeah, it is possible to get legendary dragon. Apparently I was just unlucky on the other account. So let's just go and hatch it. See if it's any good. So it's not really that good. Ferocity and alacrity, you need 3 of them. There's nothing I can use this one for. I'm gonna release it. And the dragon raids, because you might wonder how I make all these rare resources on these fresh accounts, is the dragon raids. Apparently I still have some of them. Let's see if, yeah. So this is how I make my resources. You can see there's a lot of dragon glass. And if you look at the replay, I loan troops. I loan high level troops. I use my own troops obviously just to fill the fields and everything. And I managed to get 9 chests. Sometimes 12. Very rarely 12. But usually I get 9 chests. So there you go. You can progress very, very easily through the game if you just bother a little bit. Let me share this one again. I believe that's pretty much about it. You can also do your activity. You can fill up your activity. Oh, it's going to reset in 2 hours. So I need to deliver 1 more resources. I don't even bother even with the dungeons. So imagine if you want to spend the time and do properly, your progress would be tremendous. But you need to follow the steps. You need to follow the steps, and you need to do it properly. So I need to spend 4 more energy, and I can claim this chest. Obviously I'll do it after video. I'm not gonna do it on the video because this is half an hour of recording. So I'll name this video as a guideline for the new players. I know I've been probably it's not going to be very important for the higher level players, but there are a lot of new players, and I just felt like I should do this. I hope I pretty much covered everything. Until next time, this is Legend Rooney. Peace out.